Hello there, my crafty friends. It is Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and I'm super excited to be here with you tonight. I can see I've got a little shadow going. Let's see if I get a little bit more light on the subject. No, I've still got some shadow for some reason. Okay, let's see if I can kind of get rid of that. Y'all let me know if I'm coming through okay. Hello, Tasha. I'm glad you are with me. I'm just going to pull this up on my computer, which I can't do until I actually go live, to make sure that I am in camera, and maybe when I pull it up on my computer, there won't be so much shadow. Oh yeah, shadow's not too bad. Okay. Good enough for government work, as my daddy used to say. Well, Tasha, we have fun stamping Saturday for card class, and I'm actually going to demo one of the cards for that. This is a unique time that we are in. So I do have a fresh host code if anybody's wanting anything off that last chance list, because we only have a few more days. There are still some bargains to be had, and I always like to direct you to the bargains because, yeah, that's just the way I roll. I'm a bargain basement girl and grew up shopping in the bargain basements. My mother was an incredible shopper. We were a little bit challenged on the financial side of things. I can remember when my daddy was a captain and had 4 kids and not much pay, and but you know, he grew up on the south side of San Antonio in a house that my grandfather built with his own hands, and didn't have much at all, but his mother taught him to shop at Josky's in the bargain basement. So there you have it. You know, you can get quality and still get some deals. And that's what happens when we end up with clearance rack and we end up with, oh, maybe they are sold out. I was thinking the pearls were still in there, but I don't see them. Bargain basement deals and clearance racks and all those good things. So without any further ado, let me just go over really quick where we're going to go tonight. I'm actually going to use this stamp set, which I have done 0 with. Now, this has actually been in the catalog. It was actually debuted, I believe, in last year's spring catalog and made it into this annual catalog, and it's carried over into the next one. A lot of fun things you can do with it. So I'm going to just show you briefly. We're in the last days of this catalog. It goes through May the 1st. The last days of this catalog that goes through April the 30th, and we are on the cusp. Hey, Holly, I'm glad you're with me. We are on the cusp of the new annual catalog, which goes live May the 2nd. And I've been playing with a lot of items from this, and I'm going to show you a little bit of that tonight. So we have brand new in colors, and as demonstrators, we're allowed to order certain items from the new catalog. We get a pre-order list. So these are the 5 new in colors. Oh, I don't have wild wheat over here. Let me see. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. And this is the new in color designer series paper stack. And so this is a 6x6 stack, and you get pages with front and back. And I have to tell you, I am absolutely in love with these new in colors. We're going to use a couple of them tonight. And I do, you know, when I first looked at this paper stack, I thought, that's a little bit busy for my taste. However, I've been working with them and I like them a lot. So let me show you one of the cards that we're going to do on Saturday. Hey, Jolene, thank you so much for being here and for sharing my live. So this is one of the cards we're going to make at card class. Now you can see I've got 2 different versions. This is wild wheat. I'm absolutely in love with this color, one of our new in colors. And you can see it's a golden, it's not as yellow as mustard. I don't know how I would even describe it. I think it's really gorgeous. One of the recommended colors for pairing with it is Blackberry Bliss. And so then I pulled in some of the Fresh Freesia, which interestingly enough has not carried over into the new colors. So it typically would have retired. Now, these, I'm using pearls. Now, I just looked online. I didn't see them. Hi, Jackie. I'm glad you're here. These are retiring. Classic pearls are retiring, which makes me a little bit sad. I'm actually going to use them tonight to show you, if you still have some pearls, show you different ways to use them. So in my bucket for Saturday, I'm going to have pearls and I'm going to have these iridescent rhinestones. They both look really nice with it. This is the new coordinating matching in color ribbon. So this is the Wild Wheat ribbon and the Wild Wheat cardstock and the Wild Wheat Designer Series paper. And you can see how, now this is my one retiring item. This fine shimmer paper, which I believe is on sale, is going away. And so this is a spring catalog item. You want to get it while you can, if it's still available. And so just to show you the way that looks, that Designer Series paper in the background. So like I said, I'm in love, love, love with these. So let me show you where we're going to go tonight, and I'm going to showcase one of the cards I'm doing on Saturday for card class. So this is where I'm starting. This is a swap card, and I think this stamp set's still active. I can't remember. Let's see, who is this from? Oh, this is from Velma. Okay, Velma, if you're watching, I'm using this. I'm casing your card. So case is where you copy and either selectively edit or copy and share. So I'm using this layout with these stamps. So let me just show you, I have a couple of other samples here. This is the stamp set I'm using. Now this is from when it first came out. And a lot of these items, this Just Jade has definitely retired. And this is the actual image I'm using this time. And here's another one, really soft, totally different. Hey, Mary, I'm glad you're here. So that's what I'm keying off of. Now, let's see where we're going to go. I wanted to use Pebbled Path. Now, these are the new color coaches. I absolutely love these. I will be sharing them in my next email news. So if you're not on my email news, make sure you get on there. Stampin' Up! Provides these for us, and I use them all the time. And I'm going to actually use this one here. I wanted to use two of the new in colors, but I'm going to pull some of these as well. So let's get stamping and see where we go. Now, I'm using Old Olive here, and this is my card that I'm casing. Let me go ahead and fold this. I have a bone folder here somewhere. Oh, here we go. So here's my Old Olive card base. And, hey Vivian, I'm glad to see you here as well. Let me just see if I'm missing anybody. Okay, now, and this is going to be my little piece here. This is 4x3. And then these are 4x1. And look at that pebbled path. So that's where we're going to go, which looks a bit masculine, but I'm going to put a more feminine image in here and kind of soften this. So I love, love, love this pebbled path. So let's stamp and see where we get on with it. I think you're going to really like this. I better grab a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to use my blends. Here we go. Now this pebbled path, here we go. I think that it's a super dark, warm gray. And so I think you can use it like a black or a gray. And I'm just going to take my 4x3 piece and I'm going to stamp my girl looking out at the ocean with a wine glass in her hand. So there, you see what I mean? It's softer than black, but I think it's really, really pretty. Okay, so we will come back to, you know what, actually, let me go ahead and stamp the greeting while I have the stamp pad out. I'm using You're in My Thoughts. Now, my assistant, Elaine, was here today, and she was helping me design this card. And I was like, well, oh, that's too high up. Let's go down here. I said, well, You're in My Thoughts. I would think that would go better with one of these other images like this. And she said, no, the girl with, because this is the one I wanted to use. She said, no, the girl with the wine glass, it's like you're looking out, you're relaxing, and you're thinking about somebody. So I thought, okay, that works for me. So let's put away Pebbled Path. I personally love neutrals in general. Now, sometimes I do like all neutral cards, but more often than not, I'm going to use them with other colors. And truth be told, Old Olive is part of our Regals collection, but you know, this olive green is quite neutral. So this is where we're going to go. Now, these are the new in color blends, and I'm going to use a little bit. Let's see, where did my, okay. So I'm going to take the boho blue, and I'm going to do a little bit of the dark boho blue. Love, love, love this new in color. And just go across there for her, her little belt. And I'm going to use the light boho blue. Now I'm going to take both ends off my blend because I want to kind of do the bulk of her dress quickly. You guys know how impatient I am. I'm going to go right over that dark because I can do that. And now I'm going to come back in here with the bullet tip and just go across the edges. Now I'm going to go back in here and do just a little bit of highlighting. Now what I love about the blends is they don't leave any brush marks. And that is one of my favorite things about them. So let's just do a couple of little crease marks like this with the dark, and maybe do a little bit on her cuffs. She's got these rolled up. So there we have her dress in boho blue. And again, you can see where that's looking really nice. This is boho blue, and this is Old Olive. Now I'm going to take, these are my three colors I'm starting with. I'm going to go in here with Moody Mauve, which I love, love, love this color. And I'm going to do the light Moody Mauve in her wine glass. Give her a little Merlot. And then I'm going to come in with the dark Moody Mauve, and I'm going to do her hat. And I'm just coloring it all in one color. I'm not too fussed about, you know, they've already given me a lot of really great lines in the artwork, so I'm not too fussed about it. Now, I'm thinking I'm not going to color her hair. I'm just going to leave it the color that it is. What I could do, let's just try this. Let's just try the light Pebbled Path. And let's see, actually, I think I need the brush tip. Let's just color it in. Okay, there you go. There she has kind of a soft black hair. Nice and curly. Oh, I'm liking that. Yep, okay. So there's our three colors that I'm keying off of. And I could honestly just leave it there. However, I think I am going to bring in, on my little color swatch, it has Pecan Pie. I could use Pecan Pie. Now, let's see. Do I have that one over here? Yep. Let's just do it. Let's do what they tell me to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of her rail, the rail here, and I'm doing this with the light Pecan Pie. And like I said, if you are on my email list, I'm going to be sharing these color coaches. And these are something that Stampin' Up! Provides for us as demonstrators, and we can freely share them. I love, love, love these colors. Now, what I'm going to do, here's my original, and let me show you what I'm going to change up a little bit. I do like to change things. Hey, Karen, I'm glad you're here. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to just flip the paper and just see where we go. So we'll just change it up a little bit and see which one we like the best, because I love doing that. It's just the way my brain works. So this is a super, super simple layout to use. These are 4 by 1 inch pieces. And this is the new in color paper stack. This is a 4 by 3 piece of basic white. So you can see, even with coloring her, you know, in my little scene, this is a really quick card to put together. And then I'm going to do this. So I think when you use the stripe, you get more of the pebbled path, and when you do the dots, you get more white. Now I'm still going to do the greeting, but look at the difference. And now I did do her hair, which I'll probably go back in and do her hair. I kind of like that. Let's go back in and do her hair. I think it brings in a little bit more of this pebbled path color, which I'm seriously in love with. So, thank you, Karen, for sharing my video. So, the only other thing I'm going to do is add my little greeting. Now, I've already stamped it, and what I'm going to do, honestly, you know, you could even just send it like that as a hello. But you're in my, and I could just stamp this, but I'm going to do a little, I think it gives it a little bit more oomph. And this is the mini cut emboss. If you like this in the boho blue, it is still available for demonstrators as a purchase. So, you know, I will tell you that you can. I just had somebody join my team. You can still join now. And you can put all of these awesome pre-order items in your starter kit. And then you're ready to roll with the new catalog with a brand spanking new discount. So just saying, I think you should join. And my team is a really happening place. Y'all are here on Facebook, so I know you're on Facebook. We have a very active Facebook group, and it's a lot of fun. So let's just roll this right through like so. If you don't have a mini cut and emboss, I think it's a really nifty, it's just snapping closed, nifty tool to have. Even if you have a big cut and emboss, it's nice to have something that's so small, it'll just fit on your desk. It's nice if you're going to go crafting with friends. It's super portable. Really awesome. Okay, now that's going to go there. If Elaine is watching, she'd be so proud of me because I'm tidying up as I go. All of my helpers know that I am like super messy in my studio. Okay, here we go. So this is what I was keying off of. And then I went up here and grabbed some of these colors, knowing they would go really well with my pebbled path. So this is going to go right like so. And let's put a couple of mini dimmies on the back. Let's go 1, 2, 3. This is a really quick and easy card. I think it looks really special. You know, I love the fact that Stampin' Up! Has artists that make these gorgeous stamps, because I seriously can't even draw a decent stick figure. But I can put together the stamped images that they provide for us and do pretty well. There we go. I think it's really special. Now, what I wanted to do, there are some new in color dots, but I'm really low on them because I've been designing so much. So I thought, okay, let me just take the dark Moody Mauve, and let's just do, this works really well on your pearls, and it works really well on your rhinestones. So now I have custom colors to go on my little piece here. So let's just go, I think it's going to work better this way. I'm going to go here. Oh, got kind of a blotch of putty here. I think it totally covered the bottom of my pearl. No, it's still staying there. And then we're going to go here with another one. And let's just go like that. You know what? Maybe that's enough. I did more on this one because they were smaller. So there you have it, ladies. We have, oh, Tasha, I'm glad that's a game changer for you. Hey, Dudley, I'm glad you're here. And you can see why I love Pebbled Path. And so I did, these are largely the same. The only difference being I flipped the paper over here. And, oh, Elaine, there you are. Look, I colored her hair. I think it turned out really pretty. So it's just that deep, you know, I was afraid when I was coloring her hair, I was afraid it was going to look gray, which is okay. Gray would have been okay, but it actually looks like kind of a deep, kind of a blackish brown. So super quick and easy card. Like I said, this stamp set is carrying over into the new catalog in the moment. And I think it's definitely, I love the greetings. And then this is stylish shapes that I used for my little greeting here. And everything else, these are, you know, celebrating some of the new in colors. And this is one of the cards being featured at my Saturday card class. I'm actually really happy to have two versions to share with them because I think that helps them see the different ways they may want to do it. And, you know, just to kind of point something out, you see how I just kind of left the bottom of her dress just kind of jagged. You know, you don't have to do the whole thing. I didn't color her skin. You know, you could do that. I just left it. If you want it to look a little bit more realistic, you can do that. We have awesome skin tones. You can make her light or dark toned, and that would bring it in a little bit more. So Jackie, yeah, you like the striped paper. I think I do too. You know, this is my original, and that's the fun of playing around with things is I think that, you know, when I originally did her earlier today, like I said, Elaine was helping me come up with what we were going to do. And I just had it in my head that we were going to do the polka dots for whatever reason. And I think the stripe seemed when I was looking at it before I stamped it, it looked like it was going to be a little bit strong and maybe a little bit masculine. But that is it. And this is the card that I cased from my team member, Velma. So she's going to have to be sure and watch to see what I did. And before I love you and leave you, just a reminder that this is my host code. And I have a beautiful tutorial ready to send out for orders with that host code. And I'm actually really blessed to be part of a tutorial group that we create tutorials for our online orders, or actually in-person orders too, can get those. I don't usually think about it in person because I'm usually giving something, they're usually getting like a free card class or something. But the tutorial group I'm part of actually has some $1 Million Achievers in it and some serious, you know, designers. And I'm really blessed to be a part of it. So I will show you really quick because we're on the Pebbled Path. This is the card that I created for that. And this shows you the Pebbled Path ribbon, the Pebbled Path paper. And you can see, I'm using, not this card, but I'm using the stamp set for my cards with a twist this month. And you can see that it does have some of that Pebbled Path in the paper. So just to kind of show you, you can see that the greens, now this is garden green and it looks really good with the Pebbled Path as well. So hola Adriana, I'm just signing off, but you can go back and watch the replay. And that is it for tonight. Be sure you are subscribed to my email news. Give me a thumbs up and I would appreciate that so much. And if you want to share my video, that helps me too. And I'm really happy to do a giveaway for every single Facebook Live I do. So when you comment, you get into my drawing. So I'm glad you like my Daisy card too. I think that's Karen. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at my phone. Okay, that is it for tonight. Quick and easy card using 3 of the new in colors: Pebbled Path, Boho Blue, and Moody Mauve. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care and God bless.